Ты думаешь о том же, о чем и я?
Hey guys, welcome back. So today's look is going to be a little bit different than the rest of the looks, mainly because I've opted for a dark lip along with a dark eye. Now I know a lot of you can be like, why would you do a dark lip and a dark eye? The answer to that is I just really like it. I like how a dark lip looks, and I don't like the subtlety of a nude lip along with the dark eye. So I decided I'm gonna do this look, and it's using the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. I recently got my hands on this about 10 to 15 days ago, and I decided that I had to create a look with this because the eyeshadows are so pigmented and they're so creamy. They blend effortlessly and I'm in love with this palette. So yeah, hope you enjoy the look, and I'll see you after the tutorial. As always, I'm using the Forest Essentials Light Day Lotion to hydrate my skin and prep for makeup. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this on the back of my hand, dot it onto my face, and then start massaging it onto my skin. This is gonna keep my skin hydrated and fresh looking. So once that is done and my skin is feeling hydrated, I'm going to take MAC's Conceal and Correct Duo in the shade Rich Yellow. This is going to act as an eyelid primer and also give me a smooth canvas to apply the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelid and then start blending it out with my fingers. I'm going to also apply this on my lower lash line. So once that is nice and blended, I'm going to take the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette and pick up this pink shimmery shade called Warm Notes, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid using the all over shader brush, which is also by Zoeva. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to take a little bit of this pink shadow and then I'm going to pack it all over my eyelid. So once that is done, I'm going to draw a slight wing with the same eyeshadow before I extend the eyeshadow onto my crease and join it with the wing. Next, I'm going to pick up the shimmery black eyeshadow called Infusion along with a crease brush, which is also from Zoeva. I'm going to take this color and I'm going to apply it on the outer third of my eye, following the same wing that I drew with the pink eyeliner and not going beyond that line. So I'm applying that on my eyelid as well as on my crease and then blending it all out so that it all looks nice and seamless. Next, taking the color Freshly Toasted, which is a brownish coffee color, I'm going to take this on my Vega lip filler brush and I'm going to sharpen up my crease. So I'm just applying that on the edges to give the eyelid a more polished look. Next, I'm going to take the shade Bitter Start and apply it as a highlight on my brow bone as well as on the inner corners of my eyes. This is going to open up the eyes and make them feel wide awake. So once the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Super Liner as always and I'm going to draw a dramatic wing this time. So I'm just going to follow the shape of my eye first and then fill it in. Next, I'm just going to draw a slight wing and then start extending it outwards to give it the extra oomph and make the eyes stand out. Next, I'm going to move on to mascara, and I'm taking my favorite Maybelline Hypercurl mascara. Using this, I'm going to give my top lashes about 2 to 3 coats since I'm not going to be using any falsies. So once that is done, I'm going to take the same black eyeshadow I used before called Infusion, and I'm going to deepen up the outer third of my eye because I feel like it lacked a little bit of color, and after that we're just going to blend everything out with the same brush so that it looks nice and diffused. This is also going to help in making the eyeshadow colors look nicely blended. Next, taking the Lakme Eyeconic Eyes Kajal, I'm going to line my inner waterline as well as tight line. Now that the eyes are all done, I'm going to take a cotton pad and dip it in some micellar water. That way, I'm going to clean out the edges as well as any fallouts that may have occurred while applying the eye makeup. Next, I forgot to apply lip balm, so I'm taking the hemp lip conditioner from the Body Shop and applying it all over my lips to hydrate them. So once that is done, we'll move on to foundation, and I'm taking MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC40. So I'm taking a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend it all out. So first I'm going to dot it all to my face with this brush and then start blending it all out to make it look nice and seamless. And not forgetting the area on my neck to prevent it from looking like a mask. So once that is done, it's all blend, blend, blend until you get that flawless face. So once that is done, I'm taking Bobbi Brown's Creamy Concealer in the shade Honey and applying it all over my eye area to conceal my dark circles as well as brighten it up. Once that is done, I'm taking the same highlighter by MAC which I used to prime my eyelid, and I'm going to highlight the center of my face with this. So I'm going to apply this on the center of my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and I'm also going to cross contour, so I'm going to apply it below my contour area to make my cheekbones even more visible when I apply the contour. And I'm also going to highlight my cupid's bow and the area above my lip. So once that is done, I'm going to blend it all out using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Next, I'm taking my damp complexion sponge by Real Techniques and I'm going to blend out all the harsh edges that the brush left. So once my face is looking nice and flawless, I'm going to set it all in place using Select Sheer by MAC, and I'm applying this with my Real Techniques powder brush. Next, taking the same black eyeshadow, I'm going to apply that on my lower lash line along with my Vega lip filler brush, and I'm going to smoke it all out so that it looks nice and diffused. Once that is done, I'm going to coat my lower lashes with some mascara and I'm going to apply about 2 or 3 coats. Next, I'm going to warm up my face using the Bahama bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics, and I'm going to do that using the Real Techniques sculpting brush. So I'm taking a little bit of this bronzer onto my brush, dusting off the excess, and then start carving out my cheekbones. So I'm just going from the start of my earlobe along the center of my face and then blending it all out. And I'm also going to contour my forehead, my jawline and my temples. Lastly, for my lips, I'm taking the Chambor Extreme Matte Long Wear Lip Color in the shade Bulgarian Rose. So I'm lining my lips with this and then filling it all out. I think this shade is so perfect for the winter season. It looks so festive and it applies beautifully. It is so creamy while applying and then it dries matte. That's the best part about this lip color. And that's it guys, that's the final look. What do you think?
Ти думаєш, що там вже чому є?
So this, you guys, is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up and also comment down below if you would like me to do any other look. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Ти думаєш, що там вже чому є?